There's no better way to stretch the imagination than by immersing yourself in alternate universes with a great virtual reality headset. Between gaming, simulations, and even fitness, VR has cemented itself as the future of digital interaction. Add the promise of the metaverse to the equation, and VR will likely change how we interact with each other forever. VR headsets range from affordable, standalone devices to high-end options designed to work with a powerful gaming PC. To help you find the best VR setup for your virtual journeys, we tested 6 leading models, spending weeks gaming, watching TV, and even working in VR, and after all that, we think Meta's Quest 2 is the best VR headset out there. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Meta Quest 2. After spending a few years with the Meta Quest 2, it's easy to understand why 14 million people have bought one. The Quest 2 isn't just affordable and easy to set up, it's a blast to use. And since it was released in 2020, Meta has added better hand tracking, voice commands, higher refresh rates for smoother visuals, and wireless PC connectivity, all making it a better deal than ever. Weighing a little over 1 pound, the minimalist Meta Quest 2 is simple to fit and comfortable to wear, no matter how long your VR sessions run. The Meta Quest 2 has an onboard power button, volume rocker, 3.5mm headphone jack, USB-C port, and a small LED light to display battery life. Once you place it on your head, the Quest 2 is easy to set up. Users aren't required to have a Facebook account. Meta dropped the requirement, which was one of the biggest initial complaints about the original release of the Meta Quest 2. Every time the headset is powered on, it prompts you to set up a virtual boundary, called your Guardian, using the onboard cameras so that you won't bump into anything in the real world while you play. A huge number of quality Quest 2 games are available, including Superhot VR, Resident Evil 4, 11 Table Tennis VR, Creed, Rise to Glory, Beat Saber, Pistol Whip, and Population 1. Exercise-focused apps like Supernatural and FitXR take advantage of the Quest 2's physical interactivity to provide immersive fitness experiences. Number 2. HP Reverb G2. The Reverb G2 also features a comfortable design that balances low weight with functionality that never seems to compromise the two. While you'll need a powerful gaming PC to use the G2, setup on a hardware and software front is a breeze. If users avoid Windows mixed reality and stick to Steam VR, there's a lot to appreciate here. Just make sure your expectations are managed properly before taking the dive. If you're not a stickler for higher resolutions and want access to the more mainstream Oculus library, or just don't own a powerful PC, you're better off with the more versatile Quest 2 headset. Number 3. HTC Vive XR Elite. The HTC Vive XR Elite is one of the most versatile and comfortable VR headsets we've tested, able to function as both a fully standalone headset as well as connect to your PC for use with the large library of Steam-based virtual reality experiences. However, its software selection is pretty middling if you're not using it with a computer, and its controllers aren't as intuitive as what you'll get from rivals like the Meta Quest Pro and Valve Index. Some VR headsets require a gaming PC, while others are standalone units. Tethered models typically can run more processor-intensive games, support higher resolution graphics, and have better resolution, but they are harder to set up and more costly. Standalone units are less expensive, easier to use out of the box, and don't require any extra components. Our favorite standalone model, the Meta Quest 2, does support Quest Link for a more traditional PC gaming experience though, and some connected headsets can be used wirelessly. For example, a wireless kit is available for the HTC Vive Pro 2. Number 4. PlayStation VR. The original PlayStation VR was our previous console headset pick, thanks to a strong library of fun games and a useful cinematic mode for getting extra immersed in movies and standard PS4 games. However, its complicated setup process and mediocre performance are really showing their age, especially when the new PSVR 2 improves on the original in almost every meaningful way. The original PSVR still has a larger overall game library than the new headset, but if you have a PS5, you're better off splurging for the new model.